Finished the SEC League meet. Saline takes second overall. 4 Hornets take first place overall. What do you think of the performance for your team here today?
Overall, there were some real great high points. Some real big highlights. As a team, we got work to do. The goal was to come in and win the tournament. We didn't win the tournament, but we did have some really good individual performances. And 4 champs is, the most we've had since I've been here.
I can't remember 4.
I'm not sure. I'll have to go look. I'm not sure 4 might be the most. I'm not sure though. But overall, we're always looking at the team first, trying to win the tournament. We got to do a little bit more on the backside, but overall, solid.
I don't remember second place. Maybe have you taken second place before at the team?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've finished second place most years.
Most years? Okay. It seems like you're sort of cutting down the difference between you and Bedford, though, to a certain degree. If we can go through the winners here today. Bryce LaFleur wins. Yep. Said it's his 4th. I'm not sure if it's ever been done in Saline history.
No, he's the first 4-time conference champ that we've had. Danny Powe, who holds a lot of the records, he won 3. So a nice honor for him on his senior year, to check off the box as we move into the postseason.
What does that say? I mean, a lot of guys, 4 times SEC champion. So many things have to go right for you to do that. Being healthy at the right time of the year, too.
Yeah. It says a ton. It's a big testament to him because he's also had to be a really, really good opponent every year in the finals. Duvendeck from Bedford is a 3-time state placer, and he's had to beat him 3 years in a row. In the finals, and
that's never easy to do, is it? It's never easy to beat somebody who's pretty good.
He's had to wrestle him quite a few times, and they even grew up together wrestling, and it's a difficult thing to do, and he's able to still do it. And whether it's by a wide margin or a slim margin, he finds ways to win. And he's a true competitor, and we're looking good going into the postseason with Bryce.
Anthony James. First SEC, I think it's his first SEC title.
Yeah.
What do you make of him since you've been here, and what he's been able to accomplish here in his senior year?
Tony's come a long way, not just as a wrestler, as a person. He's grown up a lot, matured a lot, believing in himself now. He's tougher than he's ever been, and he's finding ways to win tight matches. He was losing, came back and found a way to win. Our guys are getting better every single time, and Tony gets better every single time he wrestles. And from his freshman year to now, he's a different guy. He's going to be somebody that you don't want to hit in the postseason.
How much is that a role model for some of the other guys? Some guys like Bryce LaFleur are league champs in their freshman year.
Yeah.
How much do you point to someone like James, and you can point to just about anybody who joins your program and say, hey, look, this is what you can do?
A lot. These guys that come in, we've had guys with 1 or 2 wins as a freshman, be all-state as a senior, and we're hoping for that for Tony. Tony didn't have an amazing freshman year, and he's gotten better every year, and last year he was in a regional qualifier, and this year we're hoping to get him to the big show. But it's through hard work. It wasn't coincidence and it wasn't luck. He works really hard in the room, and he's grown every year, and he puts in a lot of time, and it's a great example to the young guys of where you can be.
Levi Troby, I didn't know much about him, but he's like a python out there. He's tall, he's got some length, and he's strong, obviously. What'd you think of his day today and the way he came from behind in the championship meet?
Troby's, he's funny. He just comes in, he works really hard, he's very lighthearted, but he's getting better, and he's really taking coaching and just trying to apply everything, and he's becoming a student of the sport.
I noticed that with what he said after the game, after the match. He's talking about he watched him the previous meet, figured out the guy's weaknesses, and
he's really paying attention to things that make you take you to the next level as a wrestler. It's not just training, but all the other things, and he's one of the hardest workers in the room, and he's quiet, and he always shows up, and he always gives his best, and he's a team first guy as well. But Levi's really putting things together at the right time right now.
Jericho Powe had, to me, an amazing meet. You just never see somebody put up 19 points in a heavyweight. What did you think of his match out there, his day?
Jericho did what he's supposed to do. That's hard to have that on your shoulders. But Jericho is a phenomenal athlete. He's a phenomenal wrestler. Now he's starting to believe that, and he's capable of winning a state title, no doubt. And like I said, he's putting it together. He's starting to understand, because 215 to heavyweight is a big change.
Yeah.
So he's starting to understand how to wrestle against guys that are brave in him. He's not the biggest heavyweight, but Jericho, I hope, has state title aspirations.
Yeah.
Because he is, he's in that mix.
I heard somebody in his match, I think it was a parent from the other team, said, he's tired, go get him. And Jericho just flattens the guy again and does it over and over and over. Yeah. He might have been tired, but he must be in great shape, good conditioning.
His demeanor doesn't always show how he really feels. You know, he's a big guy. He might be breathing a little bit heavy, but he's got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah.
And we practice really hard. So even if we are tired, we know we can still go. So
next week is a big week for you guys. Is it team districts and individual districts?
Yes.
What do you want to see next week?
Want to win a team district title?
Can you do it?
Yeah.
I mean,
we can.
Obviously, every coach says they can, but it's not always possible.
Yeah, no, we can. And I think they're starting to believe it now. When we wrestle with some of these good teams and we actually wrestle with them, and we go toe to toe with them, they're starting to believe that they can do that. It's not an easy path. John Glenn's going to be really good, and if we beat them, we got to beat Wrestle Bedford again, most likely. Yeah,
you guys used to always have the Ann Arbor schools in your district and win district after district. It's a lot tougher now, isn't it?
It is. And you know what? It's whoever they put in front of us is who they put in front of us, and that's who we have to beat. So, we're not looking for the easy way out. If you want to get to the state tournament, you got to beat good teams anyway. So these guys are starting to realize that, and I think they're up for the challenge. And then Saturday, we don't look past Wednesday. But then Saturday is... we'll be prepared and we'll be ready, and then it's a matter of, are we ready upstairs? Do they believe they can do it? And letting it fly.
Awesome. I appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool, man.